All right, good morning, everyone. This is Jackie Geisinger coming to you in July, celebrating, getting ready to celebrate 63 years. You know, our theme this month was going for greater independence this summer. So I welcome you to the Goal Achieving webinar for July 2019. So we're going to have a little bit of fun today. We're going to be talking about, we're going to hear from our Disney divas first. Then we're going to be sharing amongst everybody here live any ideas of what you've done, what you've thought about doing for the 63rd anniversary. And now is the time. We're about a week away from heading into that 63rd anniversary month. So it is the time, it is the season for us to really think about, what am I going to do in postings? What am I going to do for parties? How am I going to celebrate with my clients? 63 years in this industry is a big story. Google it. There's very few companies in direct sales who go 63 years. So we want to be proud out loud, giving great, amazing service for our customers, our consultants, our leaders, and everyone we meet. Maybe it's giving away 63 sachets. So we're going to really brainstorm today on getting ready for that. But along with that, the third part of our webinar today is also going to be about really a new you in a new year. I love always January because it's a new year, and I always love, you hit about July, and I always use August as the excuse because it's anniversary month to celebrate, really taking a fresh, refreshed look at the systems you have in place to serve people, from those clients, hostesses, consultants, and leaders. So your training, your coaching, your recognition, your rewards that you offer customers and consultants. So as a leader, it's you taking a fresh set of eyes. So, and then we'll circle back to those things in our coaching groups as we continue to get together 2 weeks a month for coaching and 2 weeks a month for leader sessions. So again, I say welcome to our regional leader meeting. Again, for those of you maybe watching this recording or not knowing who I am, I'm Jackie Geisinger. I represent the United States English market called the Amber region, one of 11 regional leader development directors. So thank you for being a part of our past 62 years with JAFRA. So I did not get my reports. I wanted you to know I didn't forget. I will have to go live on Facebook and share on WhatsApp today that we will be celebrating every leader this month that achieved their number of branch orders and their number of district orders green by 19, like I always do, which we got to go through last night. You will receive a gift automatically in the mail from me this week. And our top teams month to date in personal and team sponsoring will also be our green by 19. So that being said, all of you early birds that took that early bird recognition, we sent your packages out in the mail last week. Lots of Lindas were winning. Some of them are here with us today. So looking forward to more drawings going on today as soon as I get my reports. So again, today is all about you. I hope you take this webinar in. You're just sitting there really, truly thinking about you and really what do you want to have in a whole new JAFRA year? Who am I at 63 with JAFRA? So I hope you have some fun really developing the new systems of you. Fill your mind with your dreams and your agenda or calendar with action so there's no room left for fears. This month, we've been talking about fears with our leader meeting, with the business meeting we gave you to do with your branch. So we're going to circle back to that. I like to take the theme we've had all month, and we're going to wrap that into systems and really cool ideas on how to really overcome those fears with your team. They all have fears in this business, fears of success, fears of talking to strangers, fears of booking parties, fears of being a leader. So we're going to circle back to that. I don't want to leave it on the table or off the table, because truly it's really the most important thing, getting through fears, fear crushing, as JAFRA called it in the worksheet. So we're going to circle back to that, but that's going to help us create some thought-provoking new systems. That being said, speaking of dreams, I'm so excited today to welcome back from their trip to Orlando our beautiful Disney divas who got to go where dreams come true, Disney World, Universal Studios. So again, celebrating, we have Betty and Rosaria and Rosa, excuse me, and we have Linda White, Linda Wright. We have Carol Boyer, Jackie Elves, Lori Alley, Yesenia, and Hannah Wachter and Gina. So again, I look at these beautiful ladies. It looked like they just had a fun friends trip. And that's what this was all about. So I want to get back to them live because I've asked them to share with you just a little minute motivation of why is it important to earn the trip? What did this trip do for you? And again, maybe that trip is over, but every time a trip comes around, what it does for you inspirationally, what it says to your team and the whole nation really matters. So I'm so proud of each and every one of them, but let's get back and find out who's here live as a Disney diva to share their little minute of motivation and what that was like for them. So I know I see Betty, I see Rosa, I see Carol, I know we've got Lori and Linda Wright if she's able to talk. So and Hannah, there's Miss Hannah. Who wants to go first, Disney Divas?
I'll go first.
Go
because I'm in and out of cell coverage, so I don't want to lose you. I think for me, there's two things that happen. First of all, meeting meeting Yesenia and Linda White and people.
Oh, you're out of coverage there.
Disney.
Okay, Linda, we're gonna move to someone else. You're frozen, so you hit a bad zone.
But it made you think, and people were so nice, so friendly, and it just reiterated how important it is to give to people and to give to each other. The other thing I absolutely loved was with one of my future leaders, Laura Benson, who lives in Orlando, and having her experience Jackie Elves and Hannah on a level, sometimes our team hears from us all the time, and they hear from someone else, they hear new things, new ideas. So I think my husband just told me I'm going to be losing you. So that's all I have to say. Loved it. Bye.
That was her minute motivational. I love it. All right. Thank you, Linda. That's awesome. And I'm so glad you saw Laura. That's so cool. For those of you who don't know, Laura was a leader in my district 25
years ago. Yep.
So like really, really cool that she's back and connected. I'm so glad you got to see her. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Okay. We're going to take this over to Miss Rosa. Rosa, how was Florida for you?
It was amazing. It's my favorite state. Like, that's where my dream home is. So I feel like I go back home every time I'm over there. But it was an amazing trip. It was time to connect with friends. We shared so many ideas. We had an amazing time. We went to Universal Studios all together. So it was one of those experiences where you just have fun after working hard, but also reminds you that it's not just about earning the trip. It's the impact that we're making in another woman's lives, and also the impact that it's making in our own dreams. How by earning these incentives, it gets us closer to our dreams, to our goals, to what we want to accomplish. So when we take these trips, it's just another reminder to not give up, that there's still more to do, and it's just fun. It's very fun. They treat us like royalty all the way. They take care of everything. So it was a very, very nice trip, something different. This is my second trip. As you know, I haven't been so much time with the company, and it was a whole different scenario from what we experienced on the other trip versus this one, and I know every trip is different. So we had a lot of fun, Jackie. I really encourage everybody that to make it happen. honestly, even, well, like for me, it's not easy to pay for a trip. And we have one with JAFRA, so might as well take it for free. You know, it's part of what we do daily. We make money, we have fun, and we get paid to go on vacation. Why not?
Well, and congratulations, you were able to share that with your team. You had your team with you. So
Yes.
that's an even better experience watching them as well on their first trip, right? There's nothing like that. So
Yes.
congratulations, Rosa.
Thank you, Jackie.
All right, Miss Carol Boyer.
I think my biggest takeaway, besides getting to know people that I'd not had an opportunity to meet before, like Yesenia and Rosa, it was very great to know that meeting with them, and we dined together a lot and just had a ball. But my biggest takeaway was at the awards gala dinner, where you learned that there were people that went up 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. And the biggest one was Maria Lauzo. Maria, I think that's her first name, restarted. She was a consultant years ago, and she restarted in February. Now, we all know, and if you don't know, the trip qualification started December 1st. So we had 6 months, December 1st, 2018 to May 31st, 2019. She rejoined in February, the first week of February, and she went from new consultant to District Director 1 by June 1st. That blew me away. And there were several others that went from either manager to district. It was amazing. And I, for one, did not really care about going to Orlando. I've been to Orlando. I've been to Disney World. Orlando, to me, sorry, Rosa, Florida is not my favorite state. I get hot heat and humidity and stuff where I live already. I don't need to trade that in for being in Florida. But nevertheless, Orlando is not where I really want to go. Yeah, Hawaii, great. I've been there 3 times on JAFRA's dime. And there was another trip years ago to New York. It was one of the second trips I earned. A lot of the people in our branch go, oh, who wants to go to New York? Because we live in Maryland and it's right up the road. And I go, who cares? It's the trip that matters. It's showing that it can be done. And New York still was probably one of my top 3 trips I've ever been on with JAFRA. And Linda Wright was there with me and a lot of others. But please do not think about, I don't like where they're having the trip. Don't think about that. Show your team that it's possible that you can earn whatever you want to. And once you're there, you won't care about, I didn't like Orlando. So go.
Love it. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate that. Congratulations. All right, Miss Betty.
Okay, so I wrote down a few notes. So I was late getting started. I had sponsored a few people and they didn't qualify, so I had no points at the end of February. And then I had a individual coaching actually for Los Cabos with Jackie, and she helped me change my focus of my conversations. And I was able to sponsor somebody, and then telling somebody else about how I sponsored that person. I sponsored a second person in March, and then ended up with a few points. And ended up having a kind of a banner month in April. And at that point I said, you know, I have points and I did really well here. I have got to make this trip, just because I have got to make this trip. And so I changed my mind. I changed myself, so I had the courage to do this. And it was about the accomplishment. Again, I didn't care about the destination. It wasn't about the destination. It was about the accomplishment. I came off a 40-year career where I got no recognition really for what I did. I put a lot of work in that. I put a lot of education into that. And there was no recognition for what I did. And I just love the recognition. I love the gifts. I love the accomplishment. So that was really important to me. But what I really love is the sisterhood. Oh my gosh, I love all you guys. You know, you lifted me up throughout this, the encouragement, and we had so much fun. You know, we laughed together, we cried together, we prayed together. We had so much fun. And that's what it was all about. We just had so much fun. We didn't sleep a lot. We slept in, but we had to because we stayed up. you know, it was just really a blast. We you know, this will forever be memories, and I will be forever friends with these ladies. So that's really what it's about, is that sisterhood and being, you know, being part of the club, getting to be a manager and being in the information stream and just being part of it all. I love that. I love the sisterhood. It's my dream. So.
Love it. Congratulations, first time trip earner. So that's really exciting. Now you know you'll never miss one. You just got to go, right? So great job. Congratulations. All right, Miss Hannah, take it away.
Okay, I'm sitting here making notes because everybody's making such great comments. I have to reiterate, though, what Betty said. The sisterhood by far is just the best part about it. I think that you get to be with each other in a way that you don't get to be with each other at conference, because either you have your teams there, or, you know, there's just so much going on. You're learning, you're kind of taking all this information. Whereas this, we just got to be together and kind of casually learn from each other as we went. And I really liked that. I loved being together. I actually got I want to say 7 or 8 new leads when I was there. And it was great when we were all in a group together, because as I was talking to women, Lori would be like, this is what she meant to say. And so it was just great because we learned from each other how to do things better. And I just love that. That was awesome. Carol's right. I wasn't thrilled about the destination either. But then when I got there, well, first of all, I was thrilled in the sense that I could go to Harry Potter. I forgot how much I wanted to do that in my life. But I'm not an amusement park person. So I just said, hey, that'll never happen for me. So the fact that JAFRA made something happen for me that I would never pursue myself was just so awesome. And I soaked it up to the very last minute, and Betty is an amazing champ and hung in there with me as I was like, please, can we go back for more Harry Potter stuff? So Betty's awesome. And again, I think the time to connect face-to-face and really just build up a friendship, I think, is going to make my accountability time with these ladies in our, Moving Up Monday sessions even stronger, because now we know what we're like in person, and we've really kind of shared hearts and goals, and that's just a really powerful time. And then my last thing is there needs to be more of this there next year, because it was awesome to represent for the Amber region. I'm so happy there are 10 of us, but there needs to be more of us. Gina made it on stage. She is fantastic, but I would love to see more of us up on stage getting an additional recognition other than just being there for the trip. So I am motivated to continue to work hard, just like Rosa. So.
Love it. Thank you. Congratulations, Hannah. All right, Lori, try to fill the gap of what was missed, right?
No, I would just say all of the above. And, when you're having fun and you're with your girls and you're laughing and all that, it's easy to talk to people. And I think, and I wasn't telling you what to say. It was more like, get her number. But it was funny because we just, even in those moments where she's talking to someone and we're like teasing her about it, it shows our camaraderie and the sisterhood that we have. And it would make the person they were talking to would make them laugh, kind of thing, if they heard what we were saying. So it was really natural and fun. And I agree that Betty and Hannah and I got to room together because we requested it, because I was kind of odd man out in the group. And so, or one of us would have been. And so we requested a 3-room instead of just 2. And it turned out it was so fun. It was great to be with them. And, all the late night talks and all of that stuff was great. And then, and I agree, I'm not an amusement park person either, as proven by the fact that I would hold all the bags while everyone else went on the rides, like crazy people. But that's my job. Anyway, but it was just being with the girls and having, watching all of us get there. I mean, most of us didn't have enough points or even close, even halfway through the trip. And so to even be there at all, and the way we pushed each other and encouraged each other on the months where we were just like, there's no way this is going to happen. There's no way. And then just down to the last minute, just having that sharing of come on, come on, come on, and people coming out of the woodwork to help us get there. And I am forever grateful for that. And because once you get there, it's so fun. It's fun to be with everyone and just to experience all of that together. And like even, I had mentioned this on Movement Monday, but even Judith mentioned that us in particular, in one of when she was on stage at one of the events, saying that just watching our camaraderie and our sisterhood and the way we loved each other and supported each other, was really, I don't remember what she said because someone else was telling me that she said it while I was helping this kid that got lost. But anyway, but she had said she noticed us and she noticed how we love each other and how we support each other. And she said that in front of everyone. So that was pretty special. Just, and it's true. Our region is really unique that way, I think. And the way that our relationship is why it was so fun. It's how we got there. All of us being together and working together. It's how we got there. And it's what made it so amazing was just all of us being there. So that picture you put up was my my photo of myself. And I told the guy, I don't want a picture of me. I want a picture of my family, I want all the girls. And I love that we did that because it just, I mean, yeah, the background's cheesy or whatever, but I love that we were all together. And it really that's my family and that's my Orlando family. And like the girl said, we will have these relationships forever. So, and that's the beauty of this business and why we should be sharing it with everyone, because I can't imagine not having these friendships. I mean, I've said it before, when I move, I still have these friendships. Even if I don't know anybody here, I don't know anybody where I'm going, I have these relationships and these friendships, and that's powerful.
Well, that is awesome and amazing. And thank you, Lori. Congratulations also to you and to all not with us today. Just again, thank you for representing us, but just being yourself and enjoying something you deserve. So go ahead, Carol.
I just wanted to say we made a toast on the first night to someone that probably, of course, many of you probably should have been there too, but someone that we're pretty sure would have earned that trip, and that was to Carla Spurgeon. So we toasted Carla because we're pretty darn sure that she would have been on that trip. And
she doesn't miss trips. That's
all
true.
the last trips for the last 4 or 5 years or more. So we knew Carla was with us.
Ah, thank you. That's really sweet. So there was a lot of little beautiful nuggets that they all shared. And so, again, most importantly, thank you. We're proud of you. Secondly, I really want you all, as you hit a new year, like 63 is for me. What's that mantra mean to you? Who are you in the 63rd year of JAFRA? All right. Who do you want to be? What do you want to become? Where do you want to go? What do you want to have? So I'm going to challenge you as we talk about the 63rd anniversary today to take a renewed view of you as the entrepreneur, you as the business owner, you as, who are you? Who is Carol Boyer in 63rd year? So when you hear this commitment of the trip, it's not about, I don't care to go to Florida, right? Or if you're Rosa, I love it. I can't wait to get back to Florida. It's never about where it's at. So stop that crusher, right? That will take you right on down. It's about what that experience does for you, what it says to your team, what it tells the whole United States. So in your bucket list of 63, I love that Hannah got to take Harry Potter off her bucket list. I love that. My favorite picture is Jackie laughing so hard on the ride, and Betty, and who's sitting next to you? Was it Hannah? Who had like near-death experiences going on. I thought they were dying. Oh my God. And then Jackie's laughing so hard. I'm like, oh my God, it's a bipolar ride. It was awesome. That was my favorite picture because you guys look scared to death. But it's those experiences. You can't get that in a job. you don't really always get that in your life if you don't have that circle of friends, right? So I love what they said. I really wanted to spend time about this because at 63, if that's your commitment to make the trip this year, because the why is the reason, not the location, not the destination. And I just want to bring back some things they said. It's Hannah mentioning, oh my gosh, you know what? We were having so much fun that even prospecting was fun and we helped each other become better. Okay, so let's take that golden nugget. In the 63rd anniversary year, how often do you and your team go painting it purple? Even if you don't have a team there, for goodness gracious, go find 3 consultants who want to work like college kids, I don't care who they are, and make this a new habit in 63, because there is nothing like it. I remember Lupe Fernandez, when I was in the field, I spent 2 years interviewing the top directors in the nation. Anybody who would call me, I just wanted to know how to get to the very top of the food chain of the titles. I wanted to know, and I would call and call. I didn't care if they spoke English or Spanish. I'd find a way because I wanted to pick their brains. And God bless, I love Vicki Hacking. Her and I ended up getting together every Tuesday morning at 7:30, and we brainstormed every week. Even though she was way up here and I was down here, it was like together. We climbed, we helped each other. We had different systems, but I leaned a little on her communication system. She leaned on mine. So I remember Lupe Fernandez, when I interviewed her, hers was every Wednesday she met her team at the mall and went prospecting, because she knew that striking up conversations was sometimes the hardest, right? That's the hardest part. So she had to take them and do that. And she loved it. They helped each other. It was fun. It wasn't like, oh, look what we have to go do when JAFRA says go painting. So I loved Hannah's story. So in 63, how often, or one day a month, one day a week, go painting, but it's got to be purposeful. It's so that you learn to do it better, but it's fun. I remember doing this with Linda White during Paint It Purple here in Minneapolis. We met at the coffee shop. I took 10 sachet bags. I took a new consultant, and we just went to Aldi's grocery store, the post office, and we just gave away 3-day free spa facials. And it was so much fun. The new consultant's like, I want to do this all the time. This was so fun. It was fun because we got to be nervous together. We got to try it differently. She tried it. I tried it. I'm not good at this. I'm not building a business. But it was just that we got good together. So again, I'm going to challenge you on that. That was such a powerful statement that you said, Hannah, that sometimes we forget we're not doing that in our own backyard, right? So again, even if you have a nephew, a niece, someone who would go with you, it's more fun. They don't even have to be in JAFRA. Take the kids, right? So have some fun with that. I also loved when Betty talked about fear crushing. And she was, I don't think it's going to happen. And I saw them all do this, by the way. And it's just one more conversation of someone who says, no, that's not okay, you're going, right? It's saying you have to, you deserve to. What are you stuck on? And let's unstuck it. That's really what happened. And I love this team. They were a week before the ending of the promotion. And there's a little panic. So I get one message. I think Hannah started it. I don't know who was starting it. And I'm like, I think it was Hannah. And we're like, put together a Zoom meeting. I don't care. I'll be in the car. I'm driving to Gina's meeting in Rochester or Beatrice's, but let's do this. And we brainstormed for 75 minutes, like plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, because no one was going to fall. And you know what? They took them and they did it. And when you get done, you're like, oh my gosh, it really happened. So fear crushing is important, and it's better in a team. If I was coaching each person one by one, first of all, I don't have that much time. I would have had to have had 9, 10 appointments. The power of what we do. Why is the amber region so noticeable? It's because of this. We are together every single week, at least once a week. And we're so connected in communication from WhatsApp to Zoom. I'm saying this very intentional because it is intentional. It's a system. It's my plan. I have goals I have to achieve to have a job. And I know it's the power of people. It's not me. Coaching is a networking group. I don't record it because it's our private space to come together with common goals and network and learn how to get there. So forming teams, we were the Disney divas, right? The magic makers. We have Moving Monday, Thriving Thursday. Those are intentions. So think about your teams, your systems, and be fear crushing, not you. It's us, it's we. That camaraderie in this Amber region is because of that. I wish I could go see you all and do meetings, but guess what? It's impossible. The best thing we do is weekly connecting, seeing faces, not a phone, faces. Even though I only see about 4 faces right now, you all got to come on camera when you have a meeting. I'm just saying. New 63 rule. If you want to sit in a room and everybody's blindfolded, see how that feels. But the truth is, think about you. Who are you reaching and how often? And it's the consistency. Same day, same time, right? There's Miss Helen. Hi, Helen. I don't like to do this to you all, but I do miss your faces. So, and it's setting time to help each other. So it's not you doing it for them or one by one. It's a we. So I love, again, the power of that story that Judith even notices. Wow, there's something different. Why? What is it? Consistency, and we all help each other, right? Not me pulling ever. I don't, give me your numbers. What are you going to do? Right? We have goals, but it's the celebration of those goals as well, but it's the we team. So again, it began as a vision. It wasn't about bringing your family. About halfway through, it didn't look like anyone was going to bring someone along, which everybody started out with that vision, right? You put on the brakes and you create the new vision, a girlfriend vacation, right? But you have to sell that vision. So it's you doing that as well, shifting gears with your team. And now we're on to the next one, right? So again, it's all of these little lessons that we heard were amazing. And for those of you who didn't make it, it's a new year. I hope in your vision board for 63, you write committed to the trip now. Not when it's like, well, let's wait and see where it is. Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. That doesn't motivate me. Your message is for the world. Your message is for the company. Your message is for your branch or district, even your clients. So we're going to have fun when the new trip is launched. But remember this. You have, today's the 22nd. You have through the 26th to bring someone still to Austin. Did you really give it 100%, a personal message to everyone on your team to invite them to be new, a new me in 63 by going to Austin with you? And I mean one message at a time. On Messenger with their name, on a text with their name, a video. So think about the impact, because Austin, it's not the trip, but it's that JAFRA feeling. And you saw our articles. They do 60% more production in the next 4 months than if they don't go to conference. They're 80% more likely to become a leader when they go to a conference. So really, really, really key. And you're going to see conference dates will change for next year. I believe we're probably going to have them at the beginning of the year. So we're going to do a whole new shift in calendar. You'll hear about it in Austin. But I really love the stories these ladies said. But you have the power to have another conversation. Don't give up on them. Don't. And then new consultants can go, I think it's, I don't know, it's up through the door. I'm not even sure. You'd have to look up the new consultants from 2019, which is February 1st on, is who we count as new consultants at the new consultant price and registration. So just FYI, it's when we opened registration. So again, together is really what matters. It's Rosa having Yesenia there. And oh my gosh, there's nothing like bringing a winner with you. There's nothing like your consultants at a conference going, oh my gosh, this is a real company. They get it so different and they're forever changed. And they'll never want to miss it. So don't let money be their fear. Show them how to make the money. Do a Facebook Live party tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Host one at your house. Find a way to find the money. That's just an excuse. They don't know how. Help them, right? Just like we did as the Disney Diva team, as the Magic Makers. We didn't quit. We said, but what if we could? Yes, we can. Let's brainstorm a million crazy ideas. And we did, and they found theirs. So let me pause because we're going to go into 63, the anniversary of 63 years, and share some ideas. But let me just pause. Anyone with any thoughts, comments, or questions on our first segment? We've got 3 segments today, celebrating the Disney Divas, but what lessons we learned along that way. Anyone with any other thoughts, comments, or accolades to our team? Go ahead, Betty.
I just want to say, if you haven't seen the recap video, it's on Insiders. I don't think it's on the trip recap yet, but we kept sending pictures. Jackie kept sending pictures. We're on half the video. It's really cool. So it's really fun. It was exciting to see that. So I think it's really cool.
It is really cool. It's awesome. Thank you. I did post that on the Amber region as well. So love it, love it, love it. Okay, thank you. Anyone else before we go to part 2? Okay. I'm going to take you back to the screen really quick, and then we're going to come back. So we're going to be talking about 63. What are ways you're going to celebrate? So let me take you back to my screen first, and let's continue. Here we go. Bear with me. Okay, so again, super fun. I just love that picture. I know I love the cheesy background, but I just love it. It makes my heart happy. So I've got it hanging in my office. So that's success to me right there. So let's go back and talk now. Segment number 2, JAFRA, going strong for 63 years, where we're going to celebrate the heritage and the beauty of JAFRA. What I love most that's going to happen in Austin is Judith's heart. If you listen to Judith, Judith, whichever way you want to call her name, her passion is so Jan and Frank because she's been here 27 years. She knows JAFRA like we know JAFRA. She worked with Jan and Frank. She is a part of JAFRA's heritage. That's very different than many of the leaders we've had in JAFRA. And you will feel it, you will see it in Austin. Your team will have an experience like maybe they haven't in the past, and I really mean it. If you could see the work that the team did in the office this past week and what Judith learned in Orlando and how she's going to make the experience of both markets coming together so incredible that I can't tell you enough how important it is to have you and your team there. This is a time for all of you to go through your pictures. If you have pictures with Jan Day yourself, how are you going to share that story? This is a story. 63 years in direct sales or any business. My gosh, JCPenney's are closing now. Things are closing. These brick and mortar businesses are going away. JAFRA is growing stronger and better every day. So I took some time and found some of my favorites. This was the very first time in the white dress here that I met Jan Day. I was in college. Vicki, I think that's you in the corner watching, if I'm not mistaken. And look at the TV. You can tell how long ago that was. But I think it was 1984 or 85. And I was in college and I got to meet Jan Day. for the first time. I was just in awe. It was absolutely amazing. Then we had her at our JAFRA retreats in our region. We did her birthday party for JAFRA during August. That's my regional, Pat Waxell. For some of you from history, that's Melanie Montgomery, rest her soul. And there's Jan with Guy Walker. I believe that was our Hawaii trip. Again, more of our regional, that's Pat's daughter, Kimberly. So we got to do regional retreats back then because it was different. The regionals had 1 or 2 states, not the whole United States. So we really had some amazing times. Remember, you're the Jan Day to your team. So you're JAFRA, but bring them to go meet Hudith or anyone in the office. They feel like they're touching a celebrity because they are. This was when I was pregnant with my son. It was August, and I birthed him in October, and I won the Jan Day Award. Oh my gosh, I won all these awards, and here I am like a big oofalumpigus on stage, pregnant as can be. Really shouldn't have probably traveled, but there was no way I was ever going to miss a trip, and I did not, just like these ladies shared. So I remember just having that privilege of being on stage seeing Jan, and she was looking down at my baby like, oh my goodness. So again, Mona, there's Miss Mona Anderson at our regional retreat. Again, Sandy Stone and, no, Sharon Stone was her name. And believe it or not, celebrity name. There is, again, is Jan. She's always putting pictures of dreams everywhere she went, talking about the car programs. There's our beloved Ann Beardsley, and we were the Circle of Excellence, as we would call it today, representing Team USA with our international trips. I think there was about 5 to 10 of us that were top district achievers for that. So it's a time for you. Go back to your pictures, post stories, reconnect to the past. So I'm going to go back to the audience. Audience, I want you to think about, what have you done? What do you want to do? How will you be celebrating 63 years for your hostesses, for your clients, for your consultants, for your leaders? So this is time now. Don't do it August 1st. You want to start having a thought board, a think tank about what you're going to do. So let me go back to the audience and let's hear any idea shares, what you've done or what you want to do with your clients, hostesses, consultants, or leaders to celebrate 63 years. The floor is yours. Take it away. You've all thought about this. No one answered me on WhatsApp either. No, I'm teasing you.
Jackie? No, it's okay. Go ahead. I was just going to say that, didn't we used to, I don't know, do something where we called all our clients and we took a certain day of the week and we gave a really good discount to the clients. And since this is going to be such and such a year, you do the discount in accordance to whatever the year is. Do you remember that? Linda Wright, she's not on right now, but anyways, didn't we used to do that? And we had like a 24-hour period. Then we did to the consultants, we did something, everything was to honor that certain year.
Yep, there were 2 ways to do that. One was,
good, you got it.
Always, I never changed. Every year on the anniversary, you had 2 ways to do it. One, you could do every $63 order during this anniversary year, you get 1 new item at half price.
Yes.
The goal is to expand the number of products they use, right? So you could do something that way. The other idea that other people did is with any order, they could pick 1 product at 63% off.
That was it.
Yeah, so that was absolutely something with your clients. And again, you can carry it throughout the year. It's really a way to tell a story, right? At every party, you can just keep that throughout the year. You don't have to do it just during anniversary month. But there's even, Vicki, the idea also that you're talking about is having a 1-day order-a-thon, right? It's like a party. Right. You draw for the hostess rewards. Right. And so somebody can take advantage of the hostess rewards by everybody who orders that day. You do a 24-hour sale. And then you could even do, when you hit $630 as an ordering day, you draw for a $63 gift package. Or, I mean, you can play with the number as often and as much as you want, but just having that fun. I love the 1 day anniversary ordering day, giving away the hostess benefits to someone, $63 gift certificate or product from a basket valued at $63 or more when they book a party during that day, that time, $63 gift or product value, again, when they, join during a certain day, week, or month. So doing $63 gift packages, 63% off, $63 orders, $630 parties, right?
And a 63 birthday party. Everybody loves a birthday party.
So
this is our time.
Birthday party.
You have to have a birthday party for JAFRA, and everybody loves coming. Balloons, celebrating the 63, the cake, the ice cream, everything. You need to be sure you do that. And if you have a group all over the United States, then you do a 63 birthday party on Zoom. And, and you celebrate there.
I love the birthday parties. It's super fun. Give them gifts for bringing guests, right? So it can turn into a party, a product experience, a mini party, a facial, a great time to celebrate and sponsor. It's happy. It's a birthday party. It's an anniversary party. So if you don't have a book, that's probably my favorite. Do one on Facebook and do one live, and then do a Zoom. So make sure you're having some fun. I love what Vicki said. Everybody loves celebrating. So make it a celebration. You're the one that creates that with your team, your clients, your community, right? So have one just for the community. Celebrate 63 years, advertise it, and do microdermabrasion treatments, a mud mask party. Do something even for the community. Go painting it purple with invites and have some fun. So fill up purple paint cans, go painting. So love that. Okay, what else? Thank you, Vicki, I love it. What else? All right, well, I'm a step ahead of you, so I'm gonna help you out, okay? This is all the things I used to do. I still believe in doing. So I'm gonna pull out our box of tricks. Here we go. Let's take us to some thought ideas. So what if, bear with me, let me move this really quick. What if
that's right, we did that.
Right? Thank you, Helen. What if you had 63 conversations for your team? It's a challenge. The cool thing is it's only 3 a day, 5 days a week, and 1 bonus day. So it works perfectly. So you can do things such as, again, look at, they're just having 15 conversations. What is it? It could be a private message on Facebook, a messenger, right? It could be a text, but it's got to be to one person. It can be a phone call. It could be when they pumped gas and they went in and talked to the clerk at the cashier about JAFRA or gave away a sachet. But if we don't help them plan to do this, or they go painting and you do it all in 1 day together. So again, this is probably the gap of their success, is the number of conversations. So why not kick it off? You could do this all year, by the way. This could be your monthly and weekly recognition. So you can do fun things like a winner each week when they hit 15, but just for turning in their report every week, they enter a drawing. So you do a drawing and an actual treat. Now the treat, to me, that's where I think Esther always shares this. She's so smart with that. That's where you're giving them tools. It could be a catalog. It could be a sachet. Give them something that gives them to another conversation. This is a great tool. So again, you can do the weekly, and then if they do it, you would have a grand prize for everyone who does 63. So again, how many of you like this idea?
I love it, I love it, Jackie.
Love it,
Okay.
Awesome,
It's going to
awesome.
be posted, by the way. It'll be posted in your Move Up Monday in your unit. and on WhatsApp. I will post it. It's all done and ready. You can prettyify it if you want. I just kept it very basic for you, okay? So there's one idea. Then alongside that, I know we posted this last week, so I really wanted to pull a storyboard, because it's one thing to have a challenge, but it's another thing to have a challenge with training. So I put back again the reminder, this is a perfect time to talk about learning the power of no's. No is just a part of life. Look at little children. We say no more to little kids when they're toddlers than we say yes. So it's a part of life. And it's again, that when we hear a no, it really becomes a test as to how bad we want it. Because if we really want it, we're going to take more no's. It's worth the no's, just like the Disney divas. They went through a lot of no's, even for themselves, until they knew they could do it and got their yeses. So it's a perfect time to bring back this article as you're giving them the training, talking about this challenge. Help them through those no's. If they are, again, getting no's, let's pause and say, wait, are we talking to the right people? Maybe they are getting a lot of no's. But if you read Jana Flores's response, when she was ready to rebuild her business, it was time to find new leaders, get new sponsors, and build a new branch and district. She went until she talked to 100 people. She had 60 no's before the yeses started happening. And the results, as she said, were 8 sponsors. She did this in a month. She had a full calendar. Her sales were incredible. So again, how important is it? It's very, right? So again, and then coaching them around the no's. Again, let's talk about how are you closing that? What are you saying that's leading to that no? Because again, like Hannah said, they were helping me. They were reminding me, oh yeah, don't forget, get a phone number, like Lori said, right? So that's doing it together. The power of really learning and growing. And then helping them say, I know it's frustrating you're getting a no, but again, this is where we learn. That's where we learn to be better, do better. So it's about helping them through the no's, to test it, to tweak it. Because the no's mean you're taking action. We want them to be proud of the no's. It's not about the results, but wait till they have 63 conversations and see what those results are, right? Yes is the destination, but the no's are the way to the destination. So again, taking that. Remember to use what we had in the monthly business meeting. Ladies, there's an excellent PowerPoint, but you have to follow up to it. It's a fantastic business meeting talking about fear crushing. Go back and keep using that with your team. It matches perfectly to the 63 conversations, because 85% of the people, what they worry about never really happens. 85% of what we worry about is not going to happen. So our goal, again, I love this quote, a courageous person is an ordinary person who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of obstacles. That's your Disney divas. That's what they did. They didn't listen to what wasn't going to happen. And then let's give tips to our consultants on how to boost their courage. Help them open up their comfort zone. Because the problem is, the more we stick to what we're familiar with, the more frightened we are every time we encounter the unfamiliar. Help them write down their fears. When they own it, you know what? That fear can no longer take power of us. So do it for yourself and then do it for others. Vicki, would you mind just muting yourself, please? You're moving paper. I'm sorry, I can see a lot of sound there. Thank you, I'm sorry. All right, stop and breathe. Take that time. I know in our coaching groups, I've been talking about my favorite little journal called Running Your Day, and how it teaches taking time in the morning, first thing out of bed, to breathe, to clear your mind so you can focus and make a huge difference. Your brain functions better. So again, start fresh and renew your team. How to be courageous. 63 is about me. 63 is for me. These are some cool exercises. Having them share at the meeting. What do they do to stop and breathe? Maybe they're a gardener. Maybe they meditate. Maybe they pray, but really having fun. You could even bring a yoga instructor in and have her just do a couple little breathing or meditation exercises. Make your meeting fun. Embrace fears and let them go. When you find yourself grappling with fear, remind yourself that you're finished with it and give yourself permission to let it go. As you write your new 63 is me, who am I, vision board in this year, again, think of the fears. Here's your worksheet. I love this worksheet. Don't just hand it out. Have your team fill it out. Fill it out yourself first, and then have your team fill it out and coach them. Follow up with each of them individually to help them, to guide them, just like the Disney divas did. They were fear-crushing together. It was not them silo working alone. They did it together. And they really did this, really talking about why does it matter? What do I have to do different? What resources do I have? And they broke it down every day, every hour into manageable parts, never quitting. So again, I want to pause when you do your team meeting this month. If you didn't do this part of the meeting. If you did do this in the monthly business meeting, JAFRA is giving you amazing. It's our business meetings now, our monthly meetings, our Tuesday trainings are all about personal development, which is what we all love about direct sales. You bring it to life. That's you in a room or with your team in a smaller group. So go back and take that with that challenge. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers it. When you overcome obstacles, you have the courage to go for the next goal. This reminds me of Hannah. Here she was. She finished Disney, and she was like, Cabos, here we go. One goal to the next goal. That's what this is. Think of what are your big goals, your courageous goals for 63 is about me. Write them. If it's a red dress, gosh darn it, go buy it. If it's to be a title, claim the month. Start posting it everywhere. You got to see it to believe it. You've got your coaching groups every Monday. Be there, but create those groups for your team. You might only start with a couple of people, but that's okay. So I'm going to move forward. Here's some more ideas, all right? And these will be posted again. Brainstorm with your team. So we talked about with your clients, $63 orders, get one new item at half price, what Vicki was talking about, or something free if you choose to. Give me 6 referrals and get a $30 gift card. I'm just using 6 and 3. Create $63 department packages and do a different package each week. Skincare, just like you see on our Amber Region calendar. Skincare, color, fragrance, body. Host a live department party and create some $63 packages. Always have the anniversary party like we heard Vicki say for your clients and your consultants. Live Facebook order days like Vicki talked about. You could do each week again, having a $63 day with those $63 offers. Drawings for everyone who joins you live on Facebook during that time or on Zoom for $63 gift packs. Go through your inventory, clear it out. Get clean shelves and start a new year. Make $63 gift bags. Put products in there that maybe you have gift bags at $150 package. And if you're at a party or a tabletop, do $63 grab bags. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a sucker for grab bags. Not knowing what's in there is kind of cool, right? Or again, $63 gift packs or gift certificates when they join and qualify this month. So lead it into sponsoring as well. Hostesses. What do we do for our hostesses? This should be a month packed with not just your celebration party. You could host your own party at your house every week. That's one idea. But how many parties are you going to host? Make it unique to be an anniversary hostess. Maybe it's a $63 birthday pack for the first 5 who booked during August anniversary month. Maybe it's a gift for inviting 63 people on their Facebook party event page when they're hosting a JAFRA party. Maybe it's $63 gift drawing for everybody who attends the party. Again, 6 referrals equal $30, and you could do that at every seat at the table. Give them a note card, number it 1 through 6, and if they give you 6 names, ask them to warm up by contacting that person in the next 24 hours. Have them right there at the party, text those 6 people, and help them write their text. Hey, I'm at a JAFRA party, I love it. Have them take a picture of them at the party, and I just wanted to let you know I'm giving your name to Lori Alley. She's my JAFRA consultant. I loved her party tonight. I think you ladies would love these products. So don't be mad at me. It's the best gift I could give you is your own personal JAFRA consultant. I love Lori. I love her products and services. So when she contacts you tomorrow, say yes and treat your skin. She's going to give you a gift of a 3-day facial. I'd love you to try it. That's my gift as my friend to you. So help them contact people first on their phone or call them, whatever they want to do, and then follow up the next day. I know you got your text last night from Hannah, and I'm Lori Alley, and I'm calling because she thought you would love the skincare that she tried last night at our party. Okay, so think of how you're doing that. A $63 gift pack for booking a party. So again, what does that look like? Have them ready at every party. They can take their bag home. They won't cancel if they take your bag. There's a psyche to that, right? So again, how am I going to book? How am I going to celebrate? With your consultants, $630 retail for the month equals a gift. Using the 63 conversations equal a gift. With the on-track weekly drawings that we already talked about. How about if you hold 3 parties or 6 parties, right? 63. $63 drawings every single week from everybody who orders. How about $63 gift packs for everyone who sponsors a qualified new consultants, right? And again, for the new consultants like we talked about. So with leaders, $6,300 branch retail or $3,600 if they're not that large in size. You can reverse it. You could do $360 and $630 for your consultants. You can do $6,300 or $3,600 for your leaders. Same thing with your leaders, having 63 conversations. Have 6 branch sponsors or 3 branch sponsors. A gift for every 3 branch parties held, every 6 branch parties held. So have fun. The only way anniversary month is a celebration is you. So I'm going to pause and go back to the audience. All right. Who found some ideas there? Okay, what ones did you like?
I'm sorry, Betty. Go ahead, Betty.
Go ahead, Carol. Go ahead, Carol.
I just wanted to say I love the 6 referrals at parties, or you don't even have to do it at parties. You can just reach out to your clients that love JAFRA, that buy royal jelly from you, but they're not ready to share what they know. And some of them are being selfish. I've actually had my friend years ago, I don't want to tell them what I use because because they like having that secret. But I think this is great. So it could be a party, it could be at a personal, it could be with your clients to reach out and ask for 6 referrals, and then they will get, but the follow-up is very, very important, that they could even do an email or tell you, forward you the text that you know that they've done it. So when you forward me the text that you reached out to Marie or whatever, for every 6 that you let me know that you've contacted them, because I don't want to contact them without you telling them. And that's really very important about what they love about JAFRA. I love that. That's simple, easy.
Excellent. And you can do it month after month, but kick it off, right? Any new programs, this is the month to kick it off in August. I love it. Thank you. Betty, what were you going to say?
So I like that too. That was important because I have an issue with referrals, and I like the $63 in orders. You get a free gift, and I like the birthday party. I liked all of the ideas actually. So I'm going to have to whittle it down because I obviously can't do them all, but. I have to figure out, but I like those in particular.
I love it. And you said a good point. This isn't like do it all.
Right.
This is to pause and say, who am I? How am I going to create the synergy, the energy around 63? Now is the time, because the door's open next Thursday.
Right.
Next Thursday is August 1st, right? So that's how fast it's happening. So, but you've got 4 categories of people to serve. So I love that. Thank you. Linda, were you going to say something? Linda, right?
Yes, I am. Besides all that, I love the 63 conversations. And I too read that no article and just said, you know what? I'm going to even everything that I want to do, like scheduling classes, I'm going to go for. How many no's will I get from people who don't want to have a party, right? So I thought I'd reverse it, have fun, and the 63 conversations and having that chart to carry around with me, that's for me a great tool. And again, all the other 63 ideas I love. And I also love the idea of taking, giving an incentive for my branch that isn't real strong to give her the 3,600, because I know she could do that.
Right.
And there was one other, love the birthday party. I'm going to birthday party all month. I love it. Anytime to celebrate. So thank you. Loved it.
Love it. Thank you. All right. Anyone else before we go to our next segment? All right. Was this helpful? Okay, good. So that was my goal. Get ready now. You've got many days ahead, but pick your faves, pick your focus, simplify it to your team. It's got to be your team, right? So even if 3,600 is too much in Linda's example, then do 2,463. Okay, so have fun, play with the numbers. It's there to make it fun and to give you a story. It's always the story, not the results, right? It's a reason to talk about being in a company 63 years, giving them a chance to be able to revisit their goals. Just like I'm asking you to do a new me in 63, ask them to do a new me in 63, no matter where they're at in this business, right? So the actual, thank you, Betty, good question. Betty just asked, what is the anniversary date? It's August 6th, is JAFRA's real birthday, okay? So just so you know, that's a great question. So 8-6, all right? So think about what you can do that with that as well. So that being said, yeah, go ahead.
How about every consultant in our branches that do $630 will be in a special drawing?
Yeah, you absolutely. You can do 360, you can do 630, base it on your team, right? Or both. It could be 2 levels, right? The worker bee, the queen bee. And again, doing a gift, automatic gift or a drawing, whichever you choose to do. So I love that. Love it, love it. Go ahead, Hannah.
Jackie, you alluded to a PowerPoint that you said was really awesome. Was that from last week?
That is the monthly business meeting
that
JAFRA put together. And I also did it as the leader meeting on the action planning webinar this month.
Okay.
And the tools are actually in the Leaders Toolkit or the Move It Monday. And I'm going to repost all of them again, like that fear crushing worksheet. So again, I'll have everything in there for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, ladies, I'm going to go to our final segment. This is about you. Okay. So in our last 15 minutes, this is about you and your systems in the new year. This is for you to start thinking about that, okay? We're sort of giving you some thought-provoking fun, but those systems, those ideas, those are kind of rewards, right? The recognition, the expectation. So let me take you to, bear with me really quick, back to my slides, and pause yourself and really think about your system. Remember again, in your system, look at the calendar that we have, okay? When you look at it, there's some really important systems here for you and that you guide your team to do. There's your anniversary date, Miss Betty. So right there, we put that on there for you. But it's making sure that with your consultants who are working, the builders or the accelerators, that you're setting those goals and you're setting your personal goals, your team goals, And you're doing that with your consultants and leaders. Then you're helping them break that down into weekly. You can use the weekly review sheet with them every single week when you coach. Just as we said, the power of a team coming together, there's two groups that really matter. Your new consultants in their first 4 weeks getting together with you every single week as a team, and your future leaders, those ready to move into leadership in the next 1, 2, or 3 months. So they need you every week, just like we do as leaders, just like the Disney divas. So again, we then take those goals and we use this on Sundays, teaching them to plan using the weekly planning, the weekly review sheet, which is in all of the units, and the IPA sheet. So they see how they can have those 3 conversations every week and that they're doing business activities that lead to the income they are working towards, okay? So use this calendar as your toolkit. Then you have theme party ideas. Help them come up with that. I just put birthday parties. I'm all like Linda, just birthday party all month long. I don't care what they're called, they're birthday parties. Then breaking down when they get the catalog. Help your team go through the 4 departments and find their favorites and set goals, how many they're gonna sell, because that will align to their weekly goals. This calendar is not made to be busy, it's made to be your tool for coaching and for yourself. Then what's their favorite upsell, just like a waitress? Did you wanna add dessert, latte, or an after dinner drink to your bill today? Do you wanna supersize your Happy Meal, right? So again, what's their favorite upsell, that easy item every woman wants, like a mascara, a deodorant, a sunscreen? And then what are they gonna market for gift ideas? So I just really say use this tool. Then plan your days, your hours. What do you do on Mondays consistently, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays? And then what days are you posting, and do you call them certain names? So again, being consistent. IPA days and posting days, that's what those are. Then again, as you look at this, we help our team plan on Sundays and then ask them to track and turn in their results each week. Do weekly drawings when they're logging those conversations and working with their weekly review sheet. Use tools that help them run a business so it's not emotions and they're caught up in fear. Paper takes that away because it's a business plan. Everything in there as well. Use what's here for your training. So what are you going to do for training? That's really important in the new year. Having a monthly meeting with your team, either on Zoom or in your living room. You need to be with that team just like the divas were down in Florida. That's what matters, is being together as much as you can, even if it's a small group. And then doing a Zoom meeting. Yes, JAFRA has the monthly business meeting, but you're the monthly business leader, where they come together, set their goals, and plan their calendars. Review what JAFRA has and get ready for their success. And then plug your new consultants into Move Up Mondays. We have a graduation certificate in the units. Use it. It's in your leader's toolkit. Go in there and use that. Start doing graduation every single month at your meeting for those who graduate, or mail them if they're long distance. We don't know who graduates, only you do. You have to bring that to life. We really have a struggle trying to track that. That's not our role, but we have great, amazing trainers who all provide 4 weeks of new consultant training. They're revamping it. They practice. We're ready to renew it. In August, it's going to be very focused, very simple, and it's all about 401. Having $400 retail and 1 QNC every month will earn everything on the table, up to $3,200 potential income and prizes in their first 3 to 6 months as a new consultant. The most important thing you do is the first 30 days of a new consultant's life. So having a new consultant group time, just like we coach in groups, you can't group them all together. They're at different needs, right? So just like we divide, if you want to grow and sponsor, in red are our coaching groups. And then plugging them into the training. New consultants on Monday, future leaders on Thursday. That is amazing. to have that opportunity. That's why our region is so well gelled, because we do it together. So again, think about your training. Think about your coaching system. And when you see brown, all right, those are amber, that's our color. When you see amber, those are meetings that, who do you know? Can you go on Facebook and do a boost in those cities and bring people? Bring guests to those meetings. You don't have to be there, but why aren't you sponsoring in every city I go to? Focus on it. It works. So I wanted to bring that back to life. I hope you like the new way I did the calendar instead. I don't like just listing things because I forget it in a calendar. So now I've taken all of the different fun ideas from brownylocks.com and I put them into a calendar for you with some actual ideas on what to do that day. So I hope this helps you, but this calendar isn't any fun if you don't make it fun. So bring it to life with posts, parties, private messaging, different types of people. So this is about you taking this with your team and having fun with them. So do y'all like the new calendar this way?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, this is so much easier to read, right? So again, you also, by the way, have my calendar in the Leaders Toolkit in PDF form or in doc form. So if you want to edit the calendar, take the doc form and add your stuff to the meeting and take out what you don't want of mine, okay? So that way you don't have to create your own calendars, all right? I noticed I did have a typo on a number on the day here, so I'll fix that and repost it. My day is off if you look here. So somehow I go from 9 to 14. Hello. So I will fix the calendar with the dates. But anyway, just again, a couple other tools. So let me end with this today. I want you to think about those systems. A new year, a new you. We will continue this in our coaching groups, or if you want a one-on-one time with me, book it. I am a master at creating systems. That's what I love to do. It's a natural God-given skill that I've honed in on. And work with your upline. Come together as a district if you want with me. Renew your systems to serve your clients this whole year. Your hostesses, your branch, your district. Think about being the best service you can be. What does that mean? Again, it's about making dreams come true. The law of attraction is the belief that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences in a person's life. You are an experience, not a seller, not a recruiter, not a promoter. You are changing their life, just like those that went to Disney felt. Just like Rosa bringing Yesenia for the first time. Just like everyone you're going to bring to Austin, believing in them and giving them an experience that's going to be more positive in their life. Remember, you have 3 types of people. You have accelerators, the A's, the B's, the builders, the C's, the best clients. If you think of your consultants, what is an accelerator? They want a weekly business. They're willing to work every week at their business. I don't care if it's an hour, 2 hours, but they want weekly. They want to fit this into their life as a part-time or additional income. You have to ask them what they want. It's a new year, so now's the time to re-ask. Are they willing to work to earn money 2 ways? You're going to show them both ways. They can swim with 2 arms, not 1. This is your new consultants. They are accelerators until you let them go and just settle. The goal is that when they join, they earn it all, and that's your commitment. After their first 3 to 6 months, they can decide. But the first 12 weeks matter to that consultant to not leave revitalized, 3 months of free products, an iPad, new manager bonus, sponsoring gifts. They don't earn them unless you believe. Change that reason they joined into an experience by your commitment to not leave one thing on the table because they only get one-time chance for it. It's your future leaders. Remember, this is only 5 to 10% of your team. So if you don't have any, get over it and go looking for them. Look for accelerators, people who need the business weekly and willing to work. You have tools, Smart Start Monday, Smart Start Advance for future leaders. We do joy meetings on camera now. Plug them in. Give your team invitations to come to the joy meeting. They're already in your toolkit. And your weekly team time that you have. You're the follow-up to what is out there, but you don't have to do all the training. Just get your team together each month for their meeting. But again, follow up each week with this team. They need you every week. They love cards, WhatsApp. It's what I do with you. That's what you do with them. Be as builders. Who are they? They attend training. They have weekly clients. They might be building their clients. They might even build their team over time, but they're not in a rush. They don't have necessarily goals or deadlines, but they are out there building. They probably do a monthly order, sponsor here and there. They're about 10 to 15% of your team. What tools do you have? JAFRA webinars, again, great Smart Start Monday, a joy meeting, your monthly workshop, and your monthly goal time. You don't work with this team weekly. They're willing to work a little bit. They might be socially happy attending meetings, but they don't want to build money two ways, okay? There's two different groups. The C's are those lovely, comfortable clients. They order direct from JAFRA. This is about 80% of your team. They want to enjoy their own direct JAFRA account. They might be in many companies because that's what people do. But they may host a party for you during anniversary month or anniversary year. They're great for attending your open house and bringing guests, or here and there coming to a meeting to share their favorite products. And they might be giving you referrals if you invite them using that referral idea. They just don't want to build a business right now. But every 90 days, people's lives change. You have to reinvite them so you know how to serve them. If you serve them all the same, you're going to be a bother. That's when you feel pressuring because you didn't adapt to their needs. What tools do you have for these wonderful consultants? Monthly shopping tips. We've been posting those. You have a shopping show for your clients and consultants on Zoom to show them the hot deals of the month. Have the products out, talk about them. Talk about the best savings from every department. Even do a catalog update. Go on Zoom, send them a full catalog, meet them on Zoom, and go through and circle all the products for their household. I love doing this when the new fall-winter brochure comes out, sending that to consultants who want to take the best advantage. They're spending more at Walmart than they are on JAFRA. So help them. The goal is to help them maximize their shopping benefits. All right. So pause and think about how many accelerators do I have? How many builders? How many client directs, I call them, or happy customers, right? They're your consultants, but they buy direct from the company. So as you do that again, use the tools. We make smart shopping tools, teaching them to be the smartest shoppers. You're all really good at this, but constantly reminding them with postcards, emails, text messages, always using what we have in our monthly smart shopping tips. We post these, you've got them in WhatsApp, you've got them in the units, right? Teaching them to be the smartest shoppers and use 500 products, not 5. And again, breaking down the hottest deals. Look at this, it's 73% off. Women shop by discounts. So talking about that, breaking it down and giving them the hottest deals. Just keeping them informed with the hot offers and teaching them to be smart shoppers, utilizing their hostess benefits and all the party offers that are in the action. They do not get it and they do not understand the price. These are 70% off, 67% off. This is amazing to get products at $4.67. This is what Vicki Hacking mastered way back in the 80s, what she taught me to do with her monthly postcard. And it works. So however you communicate it, again, taking that positivity. So I'm going to review our final 3 slides about how those 3 steps, this is that monthly business meeting, how do you attract and create this? Positive thoughts attract positive results. Always ask for what you want. It's that new year in JAFRA, reinvite them. Every season has a reason. Let them tell you what their needs are, not guess them by their results. Lead by example, but remember to recognize what you want or expect. You have to train to what you're going to recognize and then coach weekly for those who want more. In this new year, create a letter, follow up with a phone tree call, a personal text message or messenger on Facebook, or a personal phone call saying, if not you, who do you know that? If you look at a letter called The Buzz, Susan Nichols kicked it off and did this and had some great order results. She maybe didn't find a lot of future leaders, but it was about she's ready to create the buzz and create a team. And if she doesn't have anyone now you've got a place to plug them in. So go back into the Move Up Monday and you'll see it. It's time to set up a new 63rd year support. Be a new you as a leader and a consultant. What is your training? Where do you have times for your A, B's, and C consultants? Pick a day, pick your coaching system, just like you see in the regional calendar. And what is your recognition? What you train and coach to is in your recognition. If you're going to reward it, you want to coach and train to it because it's what you expect and celebrate. And then in your personal business, do you have a plan on how many new customers you want every month? How are you going to serve your current customers? How many new hostesses, new consultants, or leaders each quarter, each month? This is a time to set new and then a good new service plan. Newsletters work. Are you doing them monthly? Get back to it. Those shopping reminders like Vicki does, and I know Lori works with her on those cards, they work. Stay consistent. Having group times works. Trust me, it works. We wouldn't have had Disney Divas, I guarantee you. It would have been a really weird feeling, one by one. 401 again is our Smart Start key focus in our training, so let's align to that. 802. So think about what you do. There's an and, you can have an or, but really focus on the and. Those systems will then break into goals with actions. So I'm going to repost the monthly newsletter, okay? So as we do that, we have the newsletter and I've updated. I'm not going to go through all of this because we're going to run out of time. But I have redone everything for all the ideas that I gather from you all on what works in recognition and a newsletter for your consultants. Then I even put and redid, thanks to Donna, I was helping her with hers, we redid the district recognition. So again, bringing to life JAFRA's program, and I always love Lisa's new consultant letter, so I always keep that in there. I'm sure she's revamped it, but I love, love, love it. So again, that is going to be reposted when we're done today. So I want you to go back and rethink, what am I doing for recognition with my branch and district? Then create that plan of action. Reset 2019 goals and the 63rd year goals. Remember your top 3 business goals. Is it the quarterly bonus, to promote to DM3 by the end of the year? Think about that, and at least for now, divide out those big goals by 5 months. If you don't look at it monthly and then divide that by 4 for weekly, just like you want to teach your consultants, then it just floats out here as a wish or a want. It has to be thoroughly detailed. And you want to practice learning something new every day to push you in that direction. If you're in our coaching group, I sent you all to summer school. One topic and go to summer school. Constantly learning and striving towards those goals. Plan on Sundays, track on Saturdays, and don't forget to celebrate, just like you see in that calendar. We did this in our coaching groups. Going back and saying, wow, the power of that quarterly bonus is crazy. I'm not going to read this today. You can look at it if you weren't in the coaching group, but I love this sheet. I did it live at a meeting last Thursday in Minnesota, and the new managers were like, oh my gosh. The future leader was like, oh my gosh, how just growing 5 consultants can lead you to 2 new branches. The income from commissions and bonuses versus just focusing on the minimums would earn you $792. But when we focus on $1,000 retail and the quarterly bonus, Look at the income potential from a leader doing minimums with 10 consultants. So use these sheets, but show the why. Why do we focus on promoting new groups? Why do we have $1,000 retail? Why? Because that means you're talking to clients who will lead you to sponsors, lead you to future leaders. So sales isn't about the income necessarily, it's the number of clients that lead us to sponsors. And the third, you attract positivity. Challenge yourself to step out of that comfort zone like you heard from the divas. Doing it will boost your confidence and help you grow. Don't give up till you get it and then go for more. Make plan A, B, C, and D. Look at your systems to get there, personal, branch, and district. Confidence and income come from plans and not stopping till you get it. Try new plans and stick with it. Don't get comfortable. Break the comfort zone. Ask for opinions. Share ideas. Study, learn, plan, take action. Most importantly, get a nutty buddy to brainstorm with every week. Just like Vicki Hackey and I did that every week for years, I wouldn't be here without her. That was a nutty buddy. Interview people. Ask of where you want to go and what they do. I'm going to also post one more tool for you. Okay, I like simple thought starters. Always know your plan. How am I going to find new clients, hostesses, consultants, and leaders? Where? What am I going to do? How many do I want each month? And by year end? And then what's in it for them and what's in it for me? If we don't pause and make a plan, a marketing plan, to do that, we just keep serving the same people. Nothing grows without new. Nothing. So one page will be a thought starter for you. We'll use this in coaching groups, by the way. And then the second sheet is literally, I know this looks crazy, but it's not. How many clients do I have that are A's, B's, and C's? Maybe a C client is they order once a year or twice. Maybe a B client is they spend, $150. And your A clients, they order from you every month, every other month. How many do you have now? And what is your goal? So do you think this way? How am I training them? Oh, I place my order every Friday. How do I communicate? I do a phone tree the minute the catalog hits. How do I reward my clients? Maybe it's the $63 order. Same thing with your hostesses. We train, we coach, we communicate, and we reward. Hostesses, consultants, and leaders. And breaking them down. Are they A, B's, and C's based on their service plan? How do they want to be served? And then you create your service plan. So in case this is good for you, this is what I know I always did every January and every August. I renewed my new plan and then how I service who I have. It was a new year and a new opportunity 2 times a year. So I hope this tool can help you. If it doesn't, that's okay. My last favorite tool is I love this to-do list. It's already in the Leaders Toolkit, but I love this and I'll repost it because it's about either each week or each day, however you use this sheet, focusing on the top 5 most important to-dos for your family that day or week, for sponsoring, for growing your personal sales, working with your team, working with new consultants, working with future leaders. The A squad is what matters, right? If you have leaders, it's future directors. So I love this to-do list. I'll repost it again. So I don't want to go through all the tools you have, so I'm going to quick click. 50%, it's not going to be here next month. Don't forget to reach out and turn those P's and I's into A's. Your 3 kits, we'll look at what we have in August. This will be rotating if we have an additional one in August. Remember, setting goals from the start and following up with your new consultants is the most important behavior. So be teaching them. These are your slides. I'm not reading this, but these are the slides that we have for you. Building strong business behaviors. It's right here, helping create bigger orders, consistency, and putting customer service first. Helping your consultants in the new year create their best service plan for their clients as well. And again, personal development. Typically, people say, I don't need help, I can do it on my own. That's going to stop them from doing it. I love JAFRA's personal development. These are the 8 things we already did in our leader meeting, which you'll have in your slides again. But you can go through, how am I helping my team? really, really become the best business owner. These are the reminders how to do it. And JAFRA continues to bring you training. This week is Embracing Change on Tuesday. Bring your team there together and then connect on Zoom and review what she taught us. Remember National Conference, here's the color, amber. Don't forget, Amber Region, thank you for your pom-poms, your scarves, your hand clappers, your shirts, your jackets, your t-shirts, whatever you have. That's our Kickoff Friday. And don't forget, through the 26th. Use your summer selling guide JAFRA gave you in the monthly business strategy. Every month they're getting better and better, teaching us how to help those 80% of our consultants and our clients really learn how to have the best products, because the reason is the seasons change. So I thank you all for attending. When I do my drawings today and I do my recognition, I'll have more winners on Facebook Live and WhatsApp today. Thank you for the extra time today. I really wanted to take a half hour to listen to the divas. And so I thank you for that. I celebrate them. Make 63 the best year for you. You deserve it. We deserve it. And let's make Jan and Frank and Hudith proud. So thank you for who you are today. We're going to end our recording, but I'll stay on for any thoughts, comments, or questions on how this helped you today.
Oh my gosh, Jackie, thank you so much. I'm having our area meeting tonight, and so I need to have like 3 hours to do all this.
I know. Not easy putting all that thought together, right?
No, it's exciting.
Good. I'm so happy to hear that. The key is have fun and help them get ready. You know, so don't open the door August 1st with them either. Let them be excited to open up the birthday month. That's really what this is about. So perfect timing. Thank you, Helen. Anyone else? Any thoughts, comments, or questions from today?
Yes, Jackie, I would just like to find out where I can find, where you're going to be posting this.
So when you go into units on Facebook, do you know how to get to units?
No.
Okay. So let me grab my screen. Okay, let me pause really quick. I'm going to do this in case someone else needs it, but bear with me, Jan, don't leave. Janice, don't leave.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you, but is there anyone else that has any thoughts, comments, or questions before I go share how to do this?
I just want to say this was really good for me to remember to not give up on my team, because I'm a little frustrated with them. I see Linda. Linda's like, yes. Mm-hmm. And not give up on them. I'm frustrated with sometimes with their inactivity, but they joined JAFRA for a reason. And if I love it that you said all the things you're saying to us, I need to say to them. They can be new in this new year too. And I love the 63 conversation starter as well, because we can do that together. And so now my brain is just kind of ruminating about how to fire them up again, help them recommit and fall in love, bring some of that energy, even if they can't go to conference. And so I just thank you for that, because it's pushing me. I think that's a fear I have, that I need to crush down, that I'm annoying them. And so I need to get over that and get back to talking to them and encouraging them and invite them to tell me what they need.
You said two things so magical. Thank you, thank you. One is, how do you bring conference to life for those who didn't go? Mm-hmm. You are the energy, right? You'll notice on the calendar, August 23rd, I am going to do a mini conference. And I will be involving you all to share. I'm not there to do the training. I want you to bring it back live. So we will do that as a team, okay? So I hope that is one tool that can help. But you can, again, do, if you've got people in your area, nothing better than maybe sitting together and doing that, right? So max that day. So it's on the calendar. You can see it there. So I love that idea, by the way. When you said conference, I'm like, ooh, we're even going to do it together. So fill your room that day. Have a after conference party. Have them bring cowboy hats, and we'll all be on Zoom hearing from each other. So as you go there, I'm going to invite you all. Great, Evelyn, you take the product training. Gail, you take this. So whatever happens, I'm going to involve you, because it's we bringing it to those who couldn't go. So just know we're going to do that as a team, by the way. So make that a big deal. I'm glad you said it, because I forgot that. Number 2, you said something really key. Believe in them by inviting them, not assuming them, right? So, but have that plan where, okay, this is what I have for accelerators. this is what I have for the builders. Maybe it's a monthly meeting and a once a month follow-up call to their monthly goals, right? It could be a group, it could be individual, I don't know. But that weekly, this is for new consultants every Tuesday. Like when Susan wrote her letter for the Buzz, the new team that she was forming for future leaders, what she did is she gave it a name, right? Just like we always have a goofy name. So there's something about him on that team, that squad, right? So it's having a name and then a place to meet. So I said, you can't send this letter out without a system. You can't just say, are you interested? And then figure out what to do. Know what you're going to do. So if you're going to have the new consultants coaching group during their first 4 weeks, that's a support. You start saying that before you even sponsor. You know what? I'm so excited. No matter why you want to join, and you can join for all the reasons we have: weekly income, monthly income, building clients and building consultants, or just be that, volume discount shopper. Cool beans. But I will never let you leave $3,200 of potential income, gifts, and rewards on the table. At the end of those 3 months, fine, go back and just buy direct. But I'm going to help you find a way, because you can weave this into your day. And at the end, if you don't want your clients, I'll serve them. But you can earn $3,200 of free product, iPads, cash bonuses. And I make sure every consultant, no matter why they join, earns it all. So here's what we have. We have Monday night training. You only go to once. In your first 4 weeks, we have a 30-minute follow-up. Now, I would do it Tuesday because they went Monday, right? So Tuesday, you do a 30-minute follow-up for those new consultants. If you have Smart Start Thursday, then do follow-up on Friday for your future leaders. So use the systems, plug it in. So you're right on, but then you say, all right, it's a new year. It's a new you. No matter why you joined or where you're at today, consultants, I want to invite you all to see, how can I best serve you? Is this a time, because it's holiday and fall, best income ever of the years, the next 4 months after this, are they ready to add weekly income into their life from this business? Or are they interested in just a little extra monthly? Hi, Cooper. Or are they interested in, again, just using more products to get a better savings for their family, which could add hundreds to their income by not going to Target or the department store, right? Or wasting money on products that don't work. So ask them. You said it perfect, Hannah. I just need to invite them, not push them, not, make them feel like they have to. What do they want? Because here's my system in the new 63 year to support you. And then you, again, it's fall and holiday. I'm doing this now, and I'll do it again in January. Right? Does that make sense? So I think we all get like that. But being comfortable isn't comfortable. That's why we're uncomfortable. So it's a renewal of your systems, your commitment, your service. You're no different than them, right? So I love how you said that. Thank you. All right. Anyone else? Thoughts, comments, or questions before I go to my Facebook page? Okay. If you want to stay, great. I'll show you where units are. If you know where they are, because you live in there like I do, cool beans. Thank you for today. Appreciate you all so much. Have a great week and a great finish. Next Monday, we have nothing. All right. So go finish the month strong. Have a great week, everyone.
Guys. Bye.
Let me know. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
All right.